With social media being everywhere today, everyone has a voice, which means there's a very high chance that you're going to hear criticism towards something. However, you aren't going to hear criticism when watching a NASCAR broadcast. Commentators usually aren't critical no matter what NASCAR puts in place. You won't hear them criticize the rules package, the point system, or whatever else NASCAR has in place. Something can be so unpopular with the fans and drivers, but commentators will make it seem like that it's the best thing ever and that it's great for the sport. Now, I can't put all the blame on the commentators. It's NASCAR and the TV networks most likely telling these guys in the booth not to criticize anything, no matter how bad it seems. In my opinion, that needs to stop. I'm not saying that these commentators need to completely crap on NASCAR, but there's a way to be critical without coming off as being harsh. Here's a perfect example of that when Dale Jr. criticized the yellow line rule after the 2020 Fall Talladega race.
Yeah, I got a great idea for everybody. How about we just get rid of the yellow line rule? Nobody really wants to see the races come down to these type of decisions, and I don't think it's going to crash more cars than we crashed today. So, it's kind of frustrating to have to make these decisions. I know NASCAR doesn't want to be put in this position, so let's just get rid of it get rid of it from here on out. Just let these guys race it out, at least in the last few laps. They're going down there below the yellow line anyways. It takes everybody sort of out of the position of having to make these type of calls because it's not fun. But definitely kind of agree with the decision they made as per the rule and how it's written. But we could just get rid of it altogether. It'd be great with me.
Now, that was absolutely perfect. Junior was critical of the yellow line rule but didn't come off as harsh. I wish we could hear that more from commentators. Now, obviously you want NASCAR to sound like the greatest thing ever to your audience. But here's the problem. The fans aren't gullible. Yeah, you could probably fool the casual viewers, but good luck trying to fool your hardcore viewers. After all, we're seeing with our own eyes what's going on. If something is very unpopular with the fans, I don't want to continue to hear the commentators try to sit there and try to tell us how great something is when really it's not. I give credit to commentators that try to be critical even though NASCAR and the networks don't want to hear it. Guys like Dale Jr., Mike Joy, Clint Boyer, Larry McReynolds, and sometimes Steve Letarte. But then you got commentators like Michael Waltrip, NASCAR's top yes man. No matter what's put in place, no matter how dumb it is, how bad it is for the sport, Michael Waltrip will try to tell you that everything's perfect. This is a fantastic idea. Kudos to NASCAR. Listen, I was a fan of Michael Waltrip when he was driving, but I am not a fan of commentator Michael. And to be honest, that's just him being, well, him. I actually think he likes everything NASCAR does. I mean, after all, he was one of the very few people that wouldn't mind a playoff system in NASCAR when it was rumored to be a thing in the 2003 offseason. You also got guys like Dave Moody from MRN who thinks that NASCAR could do no harm at all. I just hate when people kiss NASCAR's ass all the time. It's okay to be critical. I stopped watching shows like NASCAR Race Hub and NASCAR America because you're not going to hear exactly what those analysts are thinking. One of the reasons why people head over to YouTube is because there's people that aren't going to sugarcoat anything. I look at YouTubers like Iceberg, David Land, and Disco Inferno that will tell you exactly what they're thinking. They don't BS around and will give it to you straight. They won't take a negative and always try to put a positive spin on it. That's exactly what commentators do now, and hopefully it's something that can stop sometime down the road. But that's my thoughts on this subject. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. Is this something that bothered you guys, or is it not a big deal? Let me know in the comment section, and I'm looking forward to reading those comments. So I'm going to end the video off here. Y'all have a good one. Peace.